meeting will get underway this afternoon.
And the truth is, this is very light rain falling right now. We're not tracking anything overly heavy, at least not yet. We're going to talk about when it will become heavy in a moment, but I want to start us off with up in the Poconos, down towards the Lehigh Valley, extending all the way south into the Wilmington region.
His committee is meeting to decide if it's safe to resume the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
63 pleasant conditions, a little bit more cloud cover there. This is what we're tracking as far as Saturday is concerned.
Good noon to you, everybody. I'm Janelle Burrell.
And I'm Jim Donovan. We start this noon with
here pretty much through the rest of this week, making it a very warm several days. So starting with tomorrow, temperatures will be topping out in the 80s across many locations.
Welcome to CBS 3 Eyewitness News at noon, now streaming live on CBSN Philly.
You can bet we're also going to be tracking heat. That's exactly what's expected here for the middle of the week. Wednesday, we'll be tracking mid to upper 80s across a lot of parts of the region. And as this area of high pressure continues to intensify,
Storm system in particular in the Atlantic, but here at home, luckily nothing but sunshine and warm weather here. It's really nice outside so far today.
It really is. And I want to start us there because, of course, we have an area of interest already in the Atlantic, and this particular area of disturbed weather has about a 70% chance of becoming a subtropical system. Here it is, and you can see it's flaring up.
I'm Janelle Burrell.
And I'm Jim Donovan. This is CBS 3 Eyewitness News at noon. Now
temperatures could creep into the 90s, and the humidity will be added to that as well.
That is right, and that's what makes things feel a lot worse than what they actually are. So let's get right to this forecast. It's comfortable, and conditions will remain that way for the rest of the afternoon. As the sun comes down, we lose the heating of the day, but it will remain a mild night. So as it continues to move closer and closer to our region, the air will be so saturated that we have the possibility to see a few rumbles of
wild weather. And now to the damage. As you can see, some homes and buildings were ripped apart.
See me outside. If you're stepping out the door right now, you want to dress accordingly. It's hot out there with temperatures sitting already in the 80s. And we did have a few stray showers that made it through Delaware. Going to be soaking rain moving into the region. This arrives Friday afternoon and into the evening. Friday just shaping up to be a soaker of a day. Temperature, we have high pressure that's over to our west. That's actually beginning to nose in. It's helping us clear things out. It's dried us out. You can see Storm Scan 3 behind me, not picking up on a thing. We still have a few clouds out there. Show you that 7-day, and we'll talk a little bit more on this impending heat wave. But for now, let's go ahead and talk the severe weather threat.
Starting this week with some dangerous heat here in our area. Take a look at this. This is where a lot of us wish we were this afternoon. Down water, getting some relief inside of the ocean this afternoon.
That is right, Janelle. Good afternoon to both of you. Jim, Janelle. Turning to our region, we are going to be watching the next few days almost on repeat with hot and humid conditions during the day, and then stormy conditions toward the afternoon, where Sussex County, Delaware, actually seeing a break in the action right now, which is good news. They were hard hit yesterday. Your hour by hour shows that things do improve as this system continues to fizzle out. We're going to notice that rain begin to taper, and after 4 o'clock, we should see conditions gradually dry out. The cloud cover remains, though, but the nice thing is that if you have plans for this Friday night, it should be a dry one. Cool indeed. Temperatures will be down into the 60s here by 8 p.m. So if you will be having dinner with a loved one, maybe heading outside today, just keep that in mind. It is going to be a cool one with those temperatures in the 60s and those dew points all the way down into the 50s. So the air will be a bit crisp. Jersey Shore. And keep in mind, we had flooding on Monday. These storms do look to keep moving, but it's a lot of rain falling down at once. And with all of this moisture in place, we can see the threat for flash flooding. So if I had to pick one threat, it's going to be that flash flooding threat will continue to increase here Saturday afternoon, evening, here to round out the work week. And tonight, you can give your ACs a break. A low of 57 degrees will be refreshing for tonight with clear skies. Nothing going on across our neck of the woods, but happening across the middle of the country. Right here in Wyoming at elevation, believe it or not, they are seeing some snow. Not the case for us on this Wednesday.